Hi, everyone. Dan Rothert, Top Student Athlete Recruiting and Student Athlete World. Wanted to give you a quick update as your seasons are starting and discuss a few things that can help you in the recruiting process. First off, make sure you're getting in touch with college coaches. Just let them know what's going on. Email them your schedules. They may not be able to make it. They may be in their season. They may be in a dead period, but it is another touch point. Even if these are coaches that haven't been in touch with you yet, or you haven't heard from in a very long time, continued simple contacts can be a difference maker in the recruiting process and have a purpose. When they have a purpose, like sharing your schedule, things like that, it's an easy way for you to reach out to coaches and not feel like you're intruding. You're letting them know what's going on. The more you cross a coach's desk, the more likely you are to get recruited. All right. And sometimes it takes a few contacts. Sometimes, change the subject line a little bit. Might even take a few months before a coach knows what their needs are. They might have had some changes. Someone decided to transfer from their program and now they need your position. So they don't know quite what they need for next year yet, maybe, and upcoming years. So be persistent. You never know when the right look is going to happen. And it's not a lot of work to send an email. Like I said, a coach might reach out after they see your name a few times and they start seeing that you're really that interested in their school. Another thing is, as games are starting, get video. A lot of your coaches and teams are, video every game, have Huddle and other programs where you can make highlights out of it. Make sure you do that. Make sure you start a highlight reel. You can post your highlights on Twitter after every game or every couple games. But put a sample or put a video reel together, compilating your season, things like that at the end. So you have updated video. Coaches want to see how you've improved through the course of a season or over time. They might even ask to see a whole game video. Once they see a highlight video, sometimes coaches come in and say, hey, can you send me a whole game video? I want to see what you do off the ball, those type of things, especially Division I, since they can't go out and live evaluate you right now. That's happening in schools from further away. They can't travel to come see you play. They might want to see a whole game video. So make sure you have access to that as well. If your coaches aren't videoing the games, make sure you get a friend to do it or something like that. Remember, because of the pandemic, a few things I want to talk about. First, Division I is still in a dead period, and they can't come and evaluate you live. But it's still good to reach out and share your schedule. Maybe your games are being live streamed. That's happening a little bit more because schools can't have fans at games and things like that. Email that live stream schedule. But just make sure coaches know what's going on with you. And just be sure when it is a Division I program, maybe preface it with, hey, there's limited contact right now, but I want to share my schedule with you and let you know what's going on with me. Also, college teams are playing a spring season. That means coaches might not respond. All right. They are busy focusing on their first chance to play in a year and a half. Right. They haven't had a chance to play. They really want to focus on this opportunity. So coaches are busy. I know when I was a coach, I didn't respond a whole lot during season. A lot of my recruiting took place after the season, but I collected the names, I collected the emails, and then really got to them when I got a chance. And it's a great chance, this time of year, because there is this limited small spring season for college. This is a great chance to go on visits, potentially go see college teams play, even if it's not a visit, a local college team. So you can get an understanding of the different levels of play and how good they really are. A lot of prospects just assume they know the level of Division III or NAIA because they know somebody that plays on a D3 team somewhere, things like that. Go and watch so you can get a real understanding if you haven't done this yet. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the level of play at all levels. Even if you're targeting Division I schools, go see Division III if it's a local school. See what they're all about. So you know how good the level of play is. Next week, we're going to talk about ID camp, showcases, and the upcoming summer recruiting circuit. There's a lot to learn there, a lot of things going on there in the recruiting scene, and we want to discuss that quite in detail. I plan to be out to games this spring. I can't wait to see people like you that I work with play and see you play live, so we can have a real good understanding of what we're going to target in terms of colleges and things like that. But I also wanted to wish you good luck as your seasons begin.